What is up, guys? We are facing Thanos on expert mode with Deadpool. So Thanos will start off with the tough stats card. His one review, we put the helmet into play here. And with the main skins one review, we put Sanctuary into play. And we also shuffle up the Infinity Stone deck right here. And then we will put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play as well, which is the Soul Stone here. And then let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then let's shuffle up the player deck. And then draw up to our hand size of 6. And let's see what we get. We got Nick Fury, the power in all of us, and this, and it's great to get rid of Lockjaw here. So let's mulligan 2 cards and then draw 2 more. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, let's use this as 4 resources when paying for a gray card, because the power in all of us can count as a double, so we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. Let's pick the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got a lot of things that we need here. Let's use break the 4th wall action. Discard a card from your hand. Let's discard the exhausting personality, and then search your deck for a Deadpool event and add to your hand. So let's get this card's fire to your hand just to mill it out. Okay. Next, let's see. Let's flip over to Deadpool here, and we just go ahead and use this. We don't need this to be that many resources. So this would just be 2 resources, so we can play our Chimichanga truck. This would be a double, so we can play Deadpool's Katana. Okay, and then let's use Deadpool's Katana. Exhaust the Katana. Thanos can't take damage right now. Okay, so first Deadpool and Nick Fury will both thwart for a total 1, 2, 3, 4 to clear off Sanctuary here. When it's defeated, each player may spend up to 3 physical resources and do 2 damage to Thanos, ignoring the tough. We don't have anything anyways, so that just gets added to the victory display and removed from the game. Nick will take a consequence damage. Now let's use our Katana. Take 1 damage, drop him from 9 down to 8, and we can hit Thanos for 2, and the attack has piercing, so we can remove the tough. And we're going to do 2 damage to him, drop him from 23 down to 21, and he has retaliate 1, so he's going to hit us back for 1 to bring us from 8 down to 7. That will end our turn. Let's ready back up, and then draw back up to our hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He is going to add 1 threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack us. Let's have Nick Fury defend this attack. He's hitting with a base of 3 plus 1 from the Infinity Gauntlet. Boost card here of 2. So it's going to be doing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Nick Fury is defeated. And then the Infinity Gauntlet will activate. After Thanos activates, he activates all these stones here. So heal 3 damage from Thanos and give him a face down boost card. And this card will get this card. Thanos is at, let's see, so he goes from 21 back up to 23 here. Okay. And then Thanos will give us 1 face down encounter card, which is Deviant Syndrome inside 1. So place a threat on the main scheme, give Thanos a tough status card. Okay, and then it is back to our turn. Okay, let's see. This will be enough to get that out, and then we're short on resources still. Okay, so in that case, okay, so this card right here, double the number of resources this card generates if your identity has sustained less than 5 damage. We've only sustained 2 damage, so this is a double. This would be 1 more for a total of 3 resources, so we can play the Web of Life and Destiny here. When a Web Warrior ally leaves play, we can draw a card with that. Let's use our Katana. So we're gonna take 1 damage, drop from 7 down to 6, and then do 2 damage to Thanos with piercing, so we can remove the tough. Hit him for 2 again, bring him from 23 down to 21. And then let's swing and hit Thanos for 2. That will bring him from 21 down to 19. And then he has retaliate for both, so he's gonna hit us back 2 times, bringing us from 6 down to 5, and then 5 down to 4. And then we can use this hero response. After hero makes a basic attack against Thanos, spend a mental and physical resource. This is a mental, and this wild here can be a physical, to discard this card, so he no longer has retaliate. Okay, And that will end our turn. Let's ready back up and then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He's gonna add 1 to the main scheme. It goes up to 3 now. He's going to attack us. Let's take the attack. So he's hitting with the base of 4 plus 2 boost cards here. 5, 6, 7. We have 4 hit points, so we would be defeated. So we activate the Regenerate Degenerate. Force Interrupt. When you would be defeated, instead set your hit point down to 1. Flip over to Archeagle. And then place 1 permanent acceleration token on the main scheme. So it's starting. Okay. And then after Thanos activates, he flips an Infinity Stone, if there are none. This one is to discard 4 cards from your deck. Okay. And then we get 1 face down encounter card, which is Avatar Death. In Archeagle, Thanos schemes. So he's going to scheme with the base of 2 plus 1 is 3, plus a boost card here. 4, 5. So this goes up to 8. And then after he activates the special, we activate the Infinity Stone here. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type. So we actually have 3 resources here and an ally. So that's only going to be 2 threat. So this will go up to 10. And this goes in the discard pile. Alright. And it's back to our turn. Let's exhaust to recover by 8. So we're going back up to our full hit points of 9. And then we can use a Chimichanga Trunk. After an identity makes a base recovery, exhaust this card to ready that identity back up again. And then, let's see, do we want to Yoo-Hoo to remove some threat? Or, let's see, so we do this, we can get this guy down and we get Stick-to-Itiveness down. I think that would be the better play. So let's use this as 2 resources. So we can play Spider-Man Auto Octavius. This would be 2 resources, so we can play Stick-to-Itiveness. And then let's flip over to Deadpool here. And Deadpool will throw for 2 from the main scheme to bring this down to 8. And then Otto will throw for 1, and he'll take a consequential damage. And let's use our Katanas, taking 1 damage, exhausting it, and then do 2 damage to Thanos, bring him from 19 down to 17. Just slowly chipping him down. That will end our turn. Let's ready everyone back up, and then draw back up to our hand size of 5 here. Okay, and Machine Man might be a nice, but we also got the Yoo-Hoo here. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He is going to add 2 threats to the main scheme because of the acceleration. So it goes up to 9 from 7. And then he's going to attack us. Let's have Spider-Man Auto Octavius defend. He's in with the base of 4 plus a boost card here. 5, 6, 7. So Auto is defeated. After a World War ally leaves play, we can draw a card with effective Web of Life and Destiny. And then Thanos flips an Infinity Stone. Got the Mind Stone here. And we get 1 face down encounter card, which is Tribute. When defeated, deal the player who defeats this scheme a face down encounter card with 2 threat. And a Crisis Icon. Okay. Let's see here. Do we want to get Miles down? And then he can do some, let's see, or we could do a Machine Man. I think Miles would be the better play here. He can throw for more, and then we can Yoo-Hoo the main scheme down with the rest of that. Or we could do Machine Man. Let's see, if we don't Yoo-Hoo, so I don't want to Yoo-Hoo. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna Yoo-Hoo. So we're gonna get Miles down, and we can get Machine Man down as well. I think I'd rather get the allies out here. Wait, we can't do Miles and Machine Man. So we just do Miles, then we can Stick-to-Itiveness to double up and get some more authority. I think that's what we want to do right now. We could Yoo-Hoo to be really efficient, but I don't know if I want to take all that damage. You know what, let's do it. I think, let's check our discard pile. We should have an 8 and over coming up. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's use a Yoo-Hoo. So Deadpool is going to throw for 2 from Tribute. That would clear this off. When defeated, deal the player who defeated this a face down encounter card. Okay, so this is now gone. And then we want to just get Miles out and play the Yoo-Hoo to remove a bunch of threat. Okay, so this would be 3 resources right here. So we can play Spider-Man Miles Morales. When he enters play, choose one. We're going to choose Thwart, so he gets +2 to the chosen power until the end of the phase. So he's going to Thwart for 3 from the main scheme here to bring us down to 6. And Miles will take consequential damage. So if we Yoo-hoo, we can clear off the main scheme. Yeah, let's do that. So we use Machine Man as a resource to play Yoo-hoo. Take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points. Let's take 6 damage, so we're dropping from 8 down to 2. And we can remove 6 threat from a scheme. So let's clear off the main scheme here. And then let's use Deadpool's Katana. So exhaust it, take 1 damage, drop from 2 down to 1, and we're gonna hit Thanos for 2 to bring from 17 down to 15. Okay, and then that will end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then draw back up to our hand size here of 5. We should be getting to 8 and over soon, but not yet. Okay, well, Cable is gonna be strong now with his accelerations. Let's see, we won't be drawing any more cards though. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He's going to add 2 to the main scheme because of the acceleration. He's going to attack us. Let's take the attack. So same with a base of 3 plus 1 is 4 plus a boost card here, 5. That will defeat us. We activate the Regenerate Degenerate, set our hit point down to 1, flip over to Alter Ego, and place another permanent acceleration token on the main scheme. Okay. Next, the Mind Stone will activate here, so you are confused. And then Thanos will give us 1 face icon card for a total of 2. First one is Super Giant with Quick Strike, but we're in Alter Ego, so it won't go off. And then Exhaustion, oh no, okay, Surge and Exhaustion Identity. That is not good for us. When reviewed, give Thanos 1 face down boost card. Okay, so unfortunately we can't recover here, which is going to hurt. So we can flip back over again and use Stick to Itiveness. And then this we gotta get Cable down as well. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. So we're gonna flip over to Deadpool here, and then we can't use the Katana or else we die. We can ready back up, get Cable. Okay, so this would be 3 resources, so we can play Cable. Cable gets +1 attack and +1 Thwart for each acceleration token on the main scheme, so there's 2, so he's gonna have 3 Thwart and a 4 attack here. And then, yeah, let's use Stick to Itiveness, exhaust this card, spend a physical resource, let's use a discard's fire, and then we can ready up. Okay, and then, let's see, so we can get rid of Super Giant, and I think we just want to Thwart as well. Okay, so Cable's gonna swing for 4 at the Super Giant here. Cable takes a consequential damage. Miles swings for 2, that would defeat her, he would take a consequential damage. And then Deadpool will Thwart to remove our Confuse here. Okay, that will end our turn. Let's ready back up. Thanos has this boost card right here. Let's discard Headpool and draw back up to our hands with a 5. We decked out, so we get a face down icon card. And let's shuffle up the discard pile here back to the deck. Drawing 2 more cards back up to 5. Okay, we got the stick or the 8 ain't over, which will help us with the main scheme. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He is going to add 1, 2, 3 threat to the main scheme. So this goes up to 5 because of the accelerations. Okay, and then let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's move this a little bit over. Okay, so Thanos is going to attack us. Let's see, do we want to just take this attack and get another acceleration token to buff up Cable? Yeah, let's take this attack. So same with the base of 4, he gets another boost card here. So it's gonna be 4 plus 5, 6, and the boost effect right here is discard an ally or upgrade you control. Let's get rid of Spider-Man Miles Morales here. So he gets discarded with the boost effect. And then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. That will defeat us, so we activate the Regenerate Degenerate, flip back over to Alter Ego, set your point down to 1, place another permanent acceleration token in the main scheme. So it's up to 3 now. And then, let's see, Thanos gets an Infinity Stone here. This cards from the top of your encounter deck until a minion is discarded and put that minion into play. Okay, and then we get 1 face line counter card for a total of 2. First one here is Ebony Maw. He is villainous, so when he activates, he gets a boost card. And we get the Master of Stones here attached to Thanos. When Thanos activates, put the top card of the Infinity Stone deck into play, and at the end of the activation, discard Master of Stones. Okay, back to our turn. We can recover now to go from 1 back up to 4 hit points of 9. Exhaust the Chimichantra to ready up after Inundate makes a basic recovery. And then, let's see, we can get I think we want to play the 8 and over and then play our Katana. Let's see, Cable has a bunch of attack. And then we can do some thwarting as well. Okay, so let's use, actually, do we want to mill our deck for anything? I don't think we do. We don't want the maximum efforts and the discard's fire yet. So, yeah, okay, let's use this as a resource to play 8 and over. We're gonna attach it to the main scheme. This will increase the target deck by the main scheme by 2 for each acceleration token on it. So there's 3, so it's gonna be plus 6. So this will flip at 18 now instead of 12. So that gives a lot of breathing room. And then let's go ahead and flip over here to Deadpool. And we can use this as 2 resources to play a second Katana here. So we have both of our Katanas in play. And then, let's see, Cable has plus 3 attack and plus 3 thwart because of the 3 acceleration tokens. So he can swing for 5 at Ebony Maw, and he'll take consequential damage. Okay, next let's use 1 Katana. So we're going to take 1 damage and do 2 damage to Ebony Maw. That will defeat him. He has a lot of hit points. And then let's use this Katana, take another damage, dropping from 8 down to 7, to do 2 damage to Thanos. That'll bring him from 15 down to 13. Oops, 15 down to 13. Okay. And Deadpool will, let's thwart for 2 from here. That will end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then draw back up to our hand size of 5. Okay, we got one of the discards fire, which is not great. Ooh, and the symbiote suit. Okay, I'm not sure what to do about that right now. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 threat to the main scheme. So it goes up to 5 from 1. He's going to attack us. Let's take the attack. He's hitting with a base of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because of the Master of Stones, we get another card right here before the activation. So this would be his boost card. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna do 8 damage to us. That would defeat us. So instead we flip over to Alter Ego, set hit point down to 1, and place another acceleration token in the main scheme. So it's up to 4 now. And after Thanos attacks, he activates both of these cards right here. So this one is discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Should we get rid of one of our Katanas or just stick to itiveness? I think we might want to get rid of stick to itiveness right now. And this one is discard cards from the counter deck until a minion is discarded. Okay, let's do this one first. So discard cards from the top and counter deck until a minion is discarded and put that minion into play. Hopefully there's still minions left in here. Okay, we got Corvus Glaive. He has Retaliate and Toughness. Okay, I think since he has a Toughness with the Reality Stone, we have to discard upgrade or support. Let's discard the stick to itiveness. Okay, so both the stones are done. And we get 1 face down and counter card. Incite 1. And then give Thanos a tough status card. Okay. And this should be discarded after the activation of Thanos' attack. Okay, so it's back to our turn. Let's see. I'm tempted to get Nick Fury out, and I'm also tempted to get the symbiote suit out. If we get the symbiote suit out, we're short a little bit on our hand size here. Because if we get this, let's check our discard pile here. Okay, this card's fire. If we get the symbiote suit out, that might actually be a play. And then we might want to try gunning down here with a maximum effort. And then we can do piercing and then try to finish him off the next turn. Okay, I think we're gonna actually try to do that. Let's use Break the Fourth Wall. Action, discard a card from hand. Let's discard this card's fire. And then search your deck for a Deadpool event and add to your hand. So let's get one of our maximum efforts here to our hand. We still have 1 more maximum effort and this card's fire. Shuffle up the deck here. Okay, next let's flip over. Or actually, wait, first we got recover. So we're gonna recover by 8 to go back up to full hit points of 9. And exhaust the Chimichanga truck so we can ready back up again. Now we can flip over to Deadpool here. And then, let's see. I think we wanna get the symbiote suit down right now. Okay, so this would be 4 resources. So we can play our symbiote suit. Increase your hit points by 10. So we go from 9 up to 19 and we get +1 to all of our basic powers here. And then, let's see, if we gun him down, Cable can do 5 damage right now. We can gun him down and then just flip over. It's gonna add 5 threats, so it goes up to 11. So we're okay with it flipping. I mean, it's not gonna flip. We're not okay with it flipping, but it shouldn't flip yet because we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. We can do a lot of damage without even doing that. So that's why I'm kind of tempted to hold the maximum effort in our hand here and try to save it in case we don't draw one. And just keep our 19 hit points here. Okay, no, let's try to flip Thanos. I think that would be the better play. Okay, so we're gonna use our Katana, exhaust it. We're gonna take 1 damage arm from 19 down to 18, and we're gonna hit Thanos with piercing. So we can remove the tough and do 2 damage arm him from 13 down to 11. Okay, and then let's see, what does he have on his other side? So he's gonna get his armor. The armor's not gonna be great. He's 28 hit points. Do we want a maximum effort right now? Okay, let's do it. We're gonna play maximum effort and we will take 11 damage. So that'll drop us from 18 down to 7 here and do 11 damage to Thanos, and that will bring him down to 0. That will flip him over to his final stage here, where he has Stalwart and Toughness again. When review starts, you encounter and discard pile for Thanos' armor. So I think we got through his armor somewhere, right here. So when Thanos would take any amount of damage, reduce that amount by 1, and then we can get rid of it by spending a energy and physical resource after attacking him. Okay. So he also has 28 hit points. Okay. Next, let's see. Let's exhaust our Katana. Do 1 damage to ourselves, bringing us from 7 down to 6, and we can hit Thanos for 2 with piercing. So that removes the tough. And then since he has armor, it's only gonna do 1 damage, so that brings from 28 down to 27 here. Okay, and then let's see, Deadpool still has 2 attack here. So let's go ahead and just swing for, or he has 3 attack with symbiote suit. So we're gonna swing for 3 at Thanos. That'll bring him from 27 down to 24. Okay, and then that will end our turn. Let's keep Cable here, I think. It's a play. Okay, so let's ready everyone back up and then draw back up to our hand size here of 6 because we have the symbiote suit. And we got a ghost spider here. Okay, oh, we got the exhausting personality too. That will help us out a lot as well. Okay, so it is Thanos' turn. He's gonna add 5 threats to the main scheme. It goes up to 11 here. He's going to attack us. Let's see, do we want to take this attack is the question. Yeah, we do want to take it. So he's gonna hit us with a base of 4 plus 1 is 5. Plus the boost card here, 0. Okay, so we got really lucky. So we survived. We're gonna take 5 damage on from 6 down to 1. And then after he activates, he gets the stone here. Since he decks out with Infinity Stones, he gets a face down boost card. And we shuffle up the Infinity Stone deck here. So we don't want to activate because the Power Stone means we are stunned, which is definitely not gonna be good. Okay, so this guy is going to attack us for 2. That will defeat us. So we set hit point down to 1, flip back over to Wade Wilson here. And then we add another permanent slave return to the main scheme. So there's 5 here. And hopefully he doesn't get an activation. So then we get 1 face down encounter card, which is Assault, Surgeon Arch Eagle. And we got a minion. Okay, and he has no guard or anything. So I think we're actually looking good to go here. And we want to just get this card's fire. And then Cable should be able to finish him off as well. Okay, first, let's use Break the 4th Wall. Action, discard a card from your hand. We'll discard the mulligan here. Search your deck for a Deadpool event, add to your hand. We get the maximum effort or this card's fire. I think we want to get this card's fire. How much damage can we take though is the question. I should have drew first with the exhausting person. Okay, let's get this card's fire to our hand and let's shuffle up. So before we flip over, we have to calculate damage. Oh man, before that happens, we get another encounter card because of the hazard here. Yikes, okay. What would have happened? We would have gotten these 2 as our encounter cards, right? So the first one surged into Black Dwarf. This one will surge as well into this card. Put the top card of the, okay, so we would have been fine. So we get another I'm going to put the top part of the Infinity Stone deck into play, so we get another Infinity Stone. Okay, so it might have been a huge error there, but luckily we caught that extra encounter card from the symbiote suit. Okay, so we're okay. Okay, so we still do everything else that we normally did, and now we're calculating damage. So Cable can do 5 damage. This can do 18 damage. It's 24. We can swing for 3. That would be 27. Ghost Spark can swing for 2. And then with that, reduce all of it by 1. So I think that's already enough. Let me see. Okay. So, okay, we gotta make sure that's correct before we flip. So 18 damage, plus 3 is gonna be 21. Plus 5 is 26. Plus 2 here is 28. And that's 4 instances. So each one's reduced by 1. So that's gonna be perfectly just enough to finish Thanos off. Okay, so we don't need to use the exhausting personality to draw. Okay, let's go ahead and flip over right now to Deadpool. And then we will use this as 3 resources, so we can play this card's fire. Do X damage to an enemy. X is equal to the amount of damage you have sustained. Our full hit points is 19 with the symbiote suit. We have 1 hit point, so we're gonna do 18 damage to Thanos. That'll bring him from 24. Actually, with this, we're gonna do 17 because we reduce each amount of damage he takes by 1 for each instance of damage. So we're gonna do 17 damage, dropping him from 24 down to 17. Or actually, 24 down to 7, I mean. Let's see. Did I do that math right? 17 damage, 24 down to 7. Yeah, okay. So he's at 7 hit points now. And then Cable's gonna swing for 5 because he's maxed out his attack with the acceleration tokens, but it actually only does 4 because of the armor. So that will bring him from 7 down to 3 because it's 4 damage. Okay. And then let's use this as 3 resource when paying for a gray card because the power in all of us can count as a double. So we play Ghost Spider. She's gonna swing for 2, but it's actually just 1 because this reduces it by 1. So that'll bring it from 3 down to 2. And Ghost Spider takes the consequence damage. And we still have our Katanas here, but Deadpool's gonna swing for 3 with the symbiote suit, reduce that amount by 1 with the armor. So 2 damage, that'll bring Thanos from 2 down to 0. And that is Thanos on expert mode.